Krempaski, the freshman, will lead things off here for the Purple. Let's take a look at Martineau's numbers this year. He's got a 5.6 ERA, 1-2 record, making his fifth start of the season, 27.1 innings of work. That one is rolled over to the left side, and it'll squeak through. Patrick Krempaski with a lead-off single here for the Purple Knights. So the catcher will step in here, Jacob Rich. Bridgeport has not been in post since March 26, 2013. Post has 13 wins, 12 losses, and 1 tie. The last matchup was April 22nd of 2023 at Bridgeport, where Post won 4-0, as that one is fouled away. Post 5-5 at Municipal Stadium this year. Head coach for Post, Ray Skold, in his 5th year, 115 and 106 all time. Post coming off of a doubleheader on Sunday where they lost 2 games to Goldie Beacom. As that one is hit out to center field, deep to center field, trailing back to the track is Pavlicek, and he's able to make the grab and get under it for the first out here in the ballgame. So here's Jeremy Rodriguez stepping in, playing first base here today for the Purple Knights. Yeah, so the Eagles coming off of that doubleheader against Goldie Beacom on Sunday right here at Municipal Stadium. They lost the first game 5-4 and then the second game 10-8. And for Bridgeport, and a huge thing for the for the Eagles today, is going to be slowing down the bats for Bridgeport. They put up 55 runs in their doubleheader that they had against Bloomfield on Saturday. They won the first game 33 and then 25-0 in the second game. Just an absolutely unreal performance as that one is skied up in shallow right field. Trailing back to it is the second baseman Keller, and he makes a grab for the second out here in the top of the first. So here's Anthony Pascal, DHing here today for Bridgeport. And Bridgeport combined for 55 runs in 2 games as they swept the doubleheader at Bloomfield on Saturday. They racked up 38 total hits and 10 home runs in the victories. They had 13 different players record at least 1 RBI in the first game and 11 different players tally 1 in the second game. Just an astonishing offensive display by the Purple Knights, and Jack Martineau and the rest of the Eagles are going to have their hands full here today. Again, this is a huge matchup in the CACC. Post is the number 1 seed in the North Division, and Bridgeport is the number 3 seed in the North Division. Martineau, the right-hander, deals, and Pascal leads that one upstairs. These two clubs, they have this single game, 9-inning game here today, and then they are going to meet on Saturday for a doubleheader at Bridgeport. Two and one count here to the DH. The doubleheader at Bridgeport on Saturday. The first game will commence at 12, and then the second game a 3:30 scheduled start. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw down to second is a cannon. Beautiful throw by Brennan. And Krempaski is thrown out stealing. And that will do it for the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. No score here at Municipal. All right, let's set the field here for the Purple Knights. In the outfield and left, it is Jake Woods. In center, Justin Lay. In right field, Vin Mallon. And in the infield at the hot corner, it is Angel Irby. At third, at shortstop, Liam O'Neill. Second base, it is the freshman Patrick Krempaski. At first base, Jeremy Rodriguez. Behind the dish, it is Jacob Rich. And on the mound, it is number 20, James Ackerman, a sophomore right-hander from Smithtown, New York, stands 6 feet, 170 pounds. Let's take a look at Ackerman's numbers on the year here for the Purple Knights. Getting the start here today for the Purple Knights, making his sixth start of the year, 16.2 innings of work, a 10.8 ERA. He's allowed 31 hits. And the leader in batting average this year for Post, Michael Pavlicek, will step in. Starting in his 32nd game of the year, hitting .366, a .411 slugging percentage, .482 on base percentage, 112 at-bats this year, 41 hits, 18 RBIs. And they'll try and get things going here for Post in the bottom of the first. Again, a picture-perfect day. I mean, you literally could not ask for a better day to play some baseball. Temperatures in the low 70s, 0 wind, barely any clouds as Pavlicek swings at the first offering from Ackerman and fouls it away. Got very lucky with this day here in early April, early to mid-April. Pavlicek foul tips that into the glove of Rich. Pavlicek went 1 for 4 against Goldie Beacom in the first game, and then 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs in the second game. The 0-2. Low and in. One, two. Slider misses low. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pavlicek spoils it. Pavlicek working a good at-bat after being down 0-2 to the count. 2-2. Very in. And that brushes Pavlicek off of the plate. Count full, 3-2. And Pavlicek will dig back in here. Payoff pitch on its way from Ackerman. Has his pitch and delivers to home. Another foul ball by number 23. Working a very nice at-bat here. Once again, the 3-2. Pavlicek is on it, man. Working a very nice at-bat. Again, leads the team in batting average, a senior. Playing center field here today for Post. Once again, the 3-2. And Pavlicek draws a walk. Leadoff walk after he was down 0-2 in the count. So here's the shortstop, Evan Cornwell. Hitting .290 on the year, making his 28th start. 100 at-bats even, 29 hits, .390 slugging percentage, and a .354 on-base percentage. Pavlicek takes a pretty big lead at first. And that one paints the outside corner to the shortstop. Cornwell, a senior from Pompton Lakes, New Jersey. Dribbles that one foul down the first base line. Oh, 2. Low. Ackerman gets ahead 0-2 to the first two batters here for the Eagles. He walked the first one, Pavlicek. And now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to the shortstop. Pavlicek on first. And he gets checked in on by Ackerman. Again, number 1 seed in the North Division Post, number 3 seed in the North Division Bridgeport. But the standings could shift here the next few days. Again, they have this just one game here today, 9 innings, and then a doubleheader at Bridgeport on Saturday. First pitch for the first game is slated to happen at 12 p.m. Pavlicek runs and Cornwell fouls it away. One ball, 2 strikes. Cornwell fouls it away. These first 2 batters here for the Eagles working very good at-bats and tough outs. They are fouling pitches away and making Ackerman work for these outs. Ackerman last year appeared in 22 games as a utility player. Again, he is a sophomore. Pavlicek fakes the run and Cornwell swings and misses. And there's one down here in the bottom of the first. So the first baseman, Chris Corchado, will step in here. Second on the team in batting average, hitting .343, making his 29th start of the year. 105 at-bats, 36 hits, .457 slugging percentage, and a .402 on base percentage. Corchado went 2 for 3 in Game 1 against Goldie Beacom with an RBI. And then in Game 2, he went 1 for 5, scored 2 runs. Pavlicek will run, throw down to second. Very close, and Pavlicek is thrown out. So a runner steals on Brennan, and then a runner steals on Rich, and both runners are thrown out. The leadoff batters. Krempaski was thrown out by Brennan, and now Pavlicek thrown out by Rich, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the first. 1-0. Upstairs and out. Ackerman was named CACC Rookie of the Week on March 27th last year. Three balls, no strikes, 2 outs. And Ackerman deals. Paints that outside corner for strike 1. Corchado, a junior. 3-1, upstairs and out. And the second walk here in the bottom of the first. Catcher Jimmy Brennan will step in, a junior from Newton, New Jersey, 5'10", 175 pounds. 4th on the team in batting average this year, hitting .294. Making his 30th start of the season, 102 at-bats, 30 hits, .422 slugging percentage, and a .380 on-base percentage. And the home plate umpire already has to check in on the Eagles dugout. Looks like too many chirps are coming from their dugout. Yeah, this is a huge game. I mean, there's a lot at stake here. Both teams in the North Division in the CACC. Upstairs and into Brennan on the first delivery. The standings could really ruffle here in the next few days. Again, one game today has Brennan smokes that, but way foul. Got all of that one and barreled it up. And then 2 games, a doubleheader on Saturday in Bridgeport. Eagles 7-3 in conference. Bridgeport 4-3. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Corchado on first. And Ackerman deals to Brennan. And that's right down Broadway for strike 2. Brennan in game 1 went 1 for 3 with an RBI against Goldie Beacom. And then 1 for 3 again in game 2. Ball gets away from Rich, and Corchado will head into scoring position. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brennan with 17 RBIs on the year. His 18th of the season is waiting for him at second. A base knock would bring home Corchado, in all likelihood. And Rich wants another meeting here with Ackerman. No hits allowed by Ackerman in this first inning. 2 walks. And just trying to get Bridgeport back to the bats here. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big pitch here from Ackerman. And it is on its way. And that is ripped down the left field line. Just foul. Just foul. That was close. Brennan almost had extra bases there. And bringing home Corchado easily on that rip down the left field line. Just an inch or 2 foul. So count remains at 2-2. Ackerman sets and fires. Misses upstairs. Ackerman has thrown a lot of pitches here in this first inning. Don't have the exact pitch count, but he's thrown an influx of pitches here in this bottom of the first. 3-2. Fouled away. These Eagles batters at the top of the lineup, fouling off a lot of pitches. 2 walks here in this first inning. No hits. Count remains at 3-2. James Ackerman delivers, and it's rolled over to the left side. Play is thrown across the diamond in time. A nice play there by Angel Uri, and that will retire the side. We head to the second. No score here at Municipal. First inning is in the books, top of the second here at Municipal Stadium. 4, 5, 6 due up here for the Purple Knights. Anthony Pascal, who was up at bat to end that top of the first, but Krempaski got thrown out, so he will lead things off here in the top of the second. 1 hit for the Purple Knights, 0 for the Eagles. Just getting underway here at Municipal Stadium in Waterbury, Connecticut. Griffin Cass on hand here with you on the CACC Network, presented as always here at Post by the Nest Network. A picture-perfect, gorgeous, scintillating day. You can find all the adjectives for the treat we are being treated to here on this Tuesday afternoon in Waterbury. Temperatures in the low 70s, 0 wind, barely cloudy, and that was ripped to the left side, and the line drive is caught by Rivera at the hot corner on the first pitch here in the top of the second. 1 down. So Justin Leah, center field for the Purple Knights, a senior from Bridgeport, Connecticut, ironically. His previous school that he went to was SUNY Schenectady. And he hits that one right through the gut for a base hit. So here's a left fielder, Jake Woods. He'll step in here with a runner on base with 1 out here in the top of the second hit there for the Purple Knights here in this one. That one paints the outside corner for Martineau. Woods thought it was a little outside. Woods, a senior from Stony Brook, New York. Stands 5'8", 190 pounds. 0-1 count here to the left fielder. Martineau deals, runner goes, throw down a second by Brennan, is on a 1-hop. And Leah is in there safely. So runner in scoring position here for the Purple Knights with 1 out in the top of the second. Reds last year. In 2023, appeared in 20 games as he swings at that one and fouls it away down the first base line. Totaled 11 hits, including 2 triples, a double, a home run. Also tallied 7 RBIs, 6 runs scored, and 6 walks. And the year before that, he appeared in 46 games, tallying 15 RBIs, 23 walks. The 23 walks was the most on the team in his sophomore year, and he's hit by that pitch, and he'll take first. So Vin Mallon will step in here, the right fielder, a junior from Massapequa, New York. Skies that one into right field. Trailing back to the warning track is Sosa. He makes the grab. And Leia will tag from second to third. There are runners at the corners here with 2 outs in the top of the second. So Angel Irby will step in, the third baseman. .54 at-bats, 11 hits on the year, hitting .204 for the Purple Knights. .377 on base percentage and a .370 slugging percentage. Runner will go from second. That is hit out into left field, but it's right at Karen. A nice crack of the bat there by Irby, but he hit it into the wrong spot. We head to the bottom of the second. No score here in Waterbury. Five, six, seven due up here for posts in the bottom of the second as we welcome you back here to Municipal Stadium in Waterbury, Connecticut. Huge matchup here today between the Eagles and the Purple Knights. Eagles the number 1 seed in the North Division. The Purple Knights the 3 seed in the North Division. DJ Karen will step in here, third on the team in batting average, hitting .336. Making his 32nd start of the year. The first pitch is a nice slider right down the gut. Karen leads the team in at-bats this year at 122 in those 122 at-bats. 41 hits, 20 RBIs, .525 slugging percentage, and a .376 on base percentage as he rips that one to the left side. Took a bad hop, but it is fielded and thrown to first in time. That is a nice play by the 9-hitter for the Purple Knights, Liam O'Neill. So the third baseman, Justin Rivera, will step in, hitting .261 on the year. Rivera, Karen, and Pavlicek have been the only players that have started in all 32 games this year for post. First pitch to Rivera, paints that outside corner. That's a beautiful spot by Ackerman. Rivera hitting .261 on the year, 111 at-bats, 29 hits, .333 slugging percentage, and a .317 on base percentage. The 0-1. Same spot, same result, a strike. Right on that outside corner. Rivera quickly falls behind in the count here. 0-2. Rivera Jr. from Clifton, New Jersey. Ackerman winds and deals, and that is chopped to the right side, and it is fielded and stepped on the bag by the first baseman, Rodriguez. Ackerman looking for a smooth 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the second. Jalen Kelly, the DH, will step in. Kelly starting in his 12th game of the year in the 15th game that he's appeared in. 32 at-bats on the year, 8 hits. A senior. Connecticut native, right down the road from Naugatuck. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Kelly. And Ackerman is living on that outside corner to the right-handed batters. He loves that outside corner, painting it very well here in this start. And that one will get through. Kelly put it in play, a routine ground ball there for O'Neill, and he just couldn't get his glove on it. So Dario Sosa will step in here, playing right field today for Post. Takes that beautiful slider right down the middle. That started coming at Sosa, then tailed into the strike zone. Sosa starting in his 12th game this year, 44 at-bats, 9 hits, .295 slugging percentage. And he takes that one low. Sosa is a freshman from Waterbury, Connecticut. The 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes. And Ackerman will deliver to home. And Sosa slices that foul down the right field line. Sosa graduated from Holy Cross High School. Currently majoring in sports management at Post. Kelly fakes the run, and Sosa dribbles that to the left side, and it bounces foul. A friendly hop there for the Purple Knights, as that would have been a tough play to make across the diamond. Count remains at 1-2. And Kelly on first. 2 down. Ackerman looking to get the Purple Knights back to the bats. And a swing and a miss. Big strikeout there from Ackerman. 2 innings in the books. No score here at Municipal Stadium. So the shortstop, Liam O'Neill, will step in here, the 9 batter. 9 and then top here for the Purple Knights. Top of the third, 2 hits for Bridgeport, 0 for Posts. First offering from Martineau is a fastball right down the pipe, and O'Neill swings and misses. O'Neill, a sophomore, made the lone error for the Purple Knights back in that half inning. And thankful for him and the Purple Knights, no damage was done. Martineau able to quickly get ahead here, 0-2, and a nice rhythm to start. Nice spot up and out. Tried to get O'Neill to chase there. And that's a nice pitch. Martineau, a beautiful rhythm there to begin this top of the third, and that will bring up the top of the order. Krempaski was just named CACC Rookie of the Week last week. Single to the left in his first at-bat. A ground ball single that squeaked through Cornwell and Rivera. Krempaski swings at that one. Martineau, a great rhythm here to begin this top of the third. Working very quickly. Krempaski takes the 0-2, up and out. Krempaski batted a team best 500 in contest against Chestnut Hill in Assumption last week. And he swings and misses to that one. Back-to-back strikeouts for Martineau. And there's 2 down here in the top of the third. So Jacob Rich, who flew out to center in his first at-bat, steps in here with 2 outs. Martineau looking for a nice little 1-2-3 here in the top of the third. And a very nice rhythm to begin this third inning. And he paints the outside corner on that deliver. 1-1. This is Rich's 44th at-bat of the year. Takes that one upstairs. Has 15 hits on the season, hitting .357. Coming into this one, and he swings and misses. 3 strikeouts for Martineau, a 1-2-3 here in the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. No score here in Waterbury. Coming off of that 1-2-3 from Martineau. Got the Eagles back to the bats very quickly as they're still searching for their first hit. Bottom of the third here at Municipal Stadium. Hunter Keller, the 9-hitter, will lead things off. Hitting .157 on the year, making his 28th start. 83 at-bats on the year, 13 hits. .273 on base percentage. A nice little pitching duel here to start. So plenty of time remaining here in this one, as that one is inside for a ball. Keller, a junior from Oxford, Connecticut, rolls over on that one, but it might get through. The backhand and the throw across the diamond. What a play! O'Neill avenges that error that he made last inning with a sensational backhanded play. Looked like that one was going to squeak through, but the backhand there by O'Neill in the top of the order here for the Eagles. Pavlicek walked in his first at-bat. Comes into this one again with a .482 on base percentage. He rolls over on that one. A routine ground ball coming in and making the play at second. Krempaski, the freshman, with a routine ground ball. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Cornwell, who struck out swinging in his first at-bat, steps in. Cornwell squares on that one, but pulls it back as that one was low and out. Takes that one on the inside corner for a strike. Cornwell, a transfer from Delaware in Division I. And rips that one to the right side. Krempaski with a nice backhand and a throw to first in time. A 1-2-3 for both teams in the third. We head to the fourth. No score here at Municipal. We got a little bit of a pitching duel going on. Top of the fourth here at Municipal Stadium. 3-4-5 due up here for the Purple Knights. Jeremy Rodriguez will step in. Martineau was in a sensational groove last half inning. Got a 1-2-3 with 3 strikeouts. And that slider misses. Nice spot though. 2-0 count here to Rodriguez, a junior from Monroe, Connecticut. Plays high school ball at Massac. And Val tips that back to the backstop. Rodriguez flew out to shallow right in his first at-bat. Hunter Keller was able to make the grab as he was retreating. 2-1. 2-2. And that's rolled over to Rivera. He fields it, throws it to Corchado in time. So Pascal will step in here. He had that rope to third base. It was a line out to Rivera in his first at-bat. The offering from Martineau is low and outside. That's a beautiful slider. Started at Pascal and then moved right into the strike zone. And it's 2-1 here with one out. Martineau goes back to that slider and it's fouled away. 2-2. And that paints the outside corner. What a spot. And Pascal has a few words to the home plate umpire as he's rung up. So here's Justin Lay. Martineau with 5 consecutive outs here. He is in quite a rhythm. That one's fouled away. Martineau with 4 strikeouts, 0 walks, 2 hits, and 0 earned runs. The 0-2. Strike 3! Another 1-2-3 for Martineau. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. Eagles still hitless, looking to get the bats going at 0-0 here at Municipal. Three, 4, 5 due up here for posts in the bottom of the 4th. Still hitless. It's got a bit of a pitching duel here between Ackerman and Martineau. Ackerman's first offering here in the bottom of the 4th is a slider that finds the outside of the strike zone. Ackerman at 44 pitches, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 0 hits, and 0 earned runs as Corchado skies that behind the post dugout. And he falls behind in the count here, 0-2. He walked in his first at-bat. Again, a gorgeous, scintillating day here at Municipal Stadium. Temperatures in the low 70s. Couldn't ask for a better day of baseball here in the beginning of April, as that one's up and out for ball one. One ball, two strikes. Ackerman delivers, and Corchado gets the first hit of the game for the Eagles. A leadoff single right up the gut to start things off here in the bottom of the fourth. Jimmy Brennan, who grounded out to third in his first at-bat, steps in. So Ackerman gives up his first hit of the game in the bottom of the fourth. Still no score here at Municipal. And that one will get away from the catcher, and Corchado will steal his second stolen base of the game. So a pass ball there from Rich. Corchado in scoring position. Brennan with 17 RBIs on the year. Again, Eagles number 1 seed in the North Division. The Purple Knights the number 3 seed in the North Division. The 1-0. And it hits Brennan. And he's not all that happy. And he'll jog down to first. So Karen will step in here. Ground out to shortstop in his first at-bat. He went 3 for 4, did Karen, with 2 runs and an RBI in Game 2 against Goldie Beacom on Sunday. So Ackerman in a little bit of a jam here in the bottom of the fourth, facing really the first adversity that he's had to face all game. That's a nice bunt laid down to the left side, and Karen is easily going to beat it out. The Eagles have bases loaded with no outs here in the bottom of the fourth, and an opportunity to strike. So a bunt single there for Karen. Textbook bunt there by Karen. And Rivera, who grounded out to first in his first at-bat, will step in. Infield is in, or pardon me, no, it's infield's back. It is only Rodriguez that is in at first on the infield grass. First offering to Rivera. Nearly hit him on the slider. So 2 hits for the Eagles, 2 hits for the Purple Knights, 1 error for Bridgeport, and Eagles with a huge opportunity here in the bottom of the fourth to strike gold. Bases loaded, no outs, 1-0. And did Rivera go? It looks like he did. 1-1 count to the third baseman. Rivera with 19 RBIs on the year. He is third on the team in that category. One ball, one strike, no outs. Ackerman deals, and that's smoked into center field, trailing back to the wall, making the grab. That will get in a run. Corchado tags, and the Eagles on the board here first. Exactly what Rivera needed to do right there. Smoke that to the warning track. And Lay was able to make the grab. It's 1-0 post. Rivera's 20th RBI on the year. He is now tied for second with DJ Karen. So our first run of the game comes here in the bottom of the fourth. And Jalen Kelly, who reached first on an error in his first at-bat, steps in. Brennan on second in scoring position. Karen on first. 1 out. Kelly went 1 for 2 in Game 1 against Goldie Beacom on Saturday, and then pinch hit and went 0 for 1 in Game 2. And we are going to get a mound visit here for Ackerman, facing the first type of adversity that he's had to face all game here in the bottom of the fourth. Kelly graduated from Naugatuck High School in 2020, played football and baseball. One ball, no strikes, one out. Runners at second and first here for the Eagles. They already got one across here in the bottom of the fourth in what has been a low-scoring pitching duel here on this Tuesday afternoon. And that mound visit settles down Ackerman as he fires a fastball on the outside corner for strike one. One. A little low, and it is stopped by the catcher, Rich, to keep the runners at bay. The 2-1. That's a fastball, and it's a strike right down the middle. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Ackerman with 53 pitches, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. 2-2 outside. Payoff pitch on its way from Ackerman, and it's ball 4. Bases loaded, 1 out, and that will bring up the freshman. Sosa struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Sosa has got 6 RBIs on the year. 2 are waiting for him. Karen's at second, Brennan's at third, and Kelly is at first. The Eagles trying to keep the good times rolling here in the bottom of the fourth. Already got 1 across, the first run of the game in a 1 seed versus 3 seed matchup here in the North Division in the CACC. As that slider is low and out to number 10. Ackerman deals, and that's ripped into left field. It will drop. 1 run comes in. 2 runs come in. It is a 2-run single for Sosa. 3-0 Eagles. His 7 and 8 RBIs on the year. And this 4th inning for the Eagles. 3 runs, 3 hits now on the game. And Hunter Keller, the 9-batter, will step in. That will get Sosa some more starts in his 12th start on the year. His 10th hit of the season, and again, his 7 and 8 RBIs on the year. And that is skied deep into right center. Getting under it and making the grab as the center fielder lay. And the runners will not tag. There's 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Nice contact there by Keller. Just got under it just a tad. top of the order here, Pavlicek will step in. Walked in his first at-bat, grounded out to second in his second at-bat. 62 pitches now for Ackerman. 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. He was flawless up until this 4th inning, but things unraveling for him a little bit here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Pavlicek is sliced down the left field line. Rounding third, and he gets away from the left fielder. Kelly scores. Sosa is held up at third, and it's 4-0 Eagles. That one bounced out of the glove for Woods out in left, and it allowed Pavlicek to get into scoring position, and we will get another mound visit. And the bullpen is getting loose here for the Purple Knights. 4 runs here in the 4th for the Eagles, 4 hits. Pavlicek with his 19th RBI of the year, his 42nd hits. And that is all for Ackerman. We get a call to the bullpen, and we'll step aside here on the CACC Network. Eagles running the table here in the bottom of the 4th. So Ackerman's day is done. A little bit of a short leash there. He was spectacular in the first 3 innings, but things unraveled for him in this bottom of the 4th. He threw 63 pitches, allowed 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and now on the mound is in relief is the left-hander Giovanni Valerio, a 5'7" left-hander, a junior from Bayside, New York. Let's take a look at the numbers here for Valerio on the year. Valerio, as we are just pulling it up right here. Valerio making his 6th appearance on the year in 4.1 innings of work, and that will get away from the catcher. Sosa comes home, 5-0 Eagles. I was looking down to get the numbers for Valerio, and I see a pass ball, and Sosa trots home, 5-0 post. Valerio has a 10.38 ERA, again, only 4.1 innings of works. He's allowed 5 hits on the year and 5 total earned runs. As that one's a strike, 2-1 here to the switch hitter, Cornwell, pardon me. Cornwell takes the breaking ball and flies that into a tough spot in right field. That's going to drop. A bloop single for Cornwell. He digs for second. And Pavlicek comes home. 6 runs here in the bottom of the 4th for Post. Cornwell with his 12th RBI on the year. And this 4th, the Eagles have now batted around. Corchado led things off here in the bottom of the 4th. And everything started with that single up the middle on the ground ball for Corchado. 6-0 Post. 5 hits now for the Eagles, all coming here in the bottom of the 4th. And Valerio misses outside to Corchado, 1-0. Cornwell is on second. 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. A disastrous half inning here for the Purple Knights. Corgiano cracks the breaking ball foul. And Corgiano singled up the middle in his previous at-bat, walked in his first at-bat, so he's reached base in his 2 ABs this game. Again, Corgiano comes into today, second on the team in batting average at .343. Another breaking ball misses upstairs. Bridgeport coming off of a doubleheader against Bloomfield where they put up 55 runs. And Cornwell rips that into center field. A line drive single. Cornwell will round third. He will score 7th run here in the bottom of the fourth for Post. And Corgiano leads the team in RBIs on the year, his 22nd of the season. 6 hits now for Post at the bottom of the fourth. An unreal display. The Eagles have provided an avalanche to the Purple Knights in this fourth inning. So back-to-back singles for Corgiano. And the cleanup hitter, Brennan, who got hit by a pitch in his previous at-bat, steps in. And Brennan lifts that high, a moonshot into left field. And under it and making the grab is Woods. The disastrous bottom of the fourth finally ends for the Purple Knights. The Eagles get 6 hits and 7 runs across in the bottom of the fourth. And we head to the fifth, 7-0 Post. Seven-zero Post as we welcome you back here to Municipal Stadium. All 7 of those runs coming last half inning. In the bottom of the fourth, the Eagles put up 6 hits. And my goodness, what a half inning. Up 7-0 now. Martineau back on the mound. 42 pitches. He has been pristine. 5 strikeouts, 0 walks, 0 earned runs, and only 2 hits allowed. And he will face the left fielder, Woods. 6, 7, 8 due up here for Bridgeport in the top of the fifth. Woods got hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. As a team in 25 games, Bridgeport has hit .290. As that is a hanging breaking ball that is destroyed into right center field. It will 1-hop, 2-hop the fence. And Woods will stand up at second for a leadoff double here for the Purple Knights in the top of the fifth. Exactly what they needed after giving up 7 runs and 6 hits in the bottom of the fourth. So Vin Mallon, who flew out to right field in his first at-bat, steps in. Again, Bridgeport put up 55 runs in their previous 2 games. Saturday at Bloomfield College, as that one is hit out to right center field. Trailing back is Pavlicek, makes the grab. Woods will tag from second to third, and he is in there safely. So Irby will step in, lined out to left field in his first at-bat. Had a beautiful rope, but Karen was just in the right place at the right time. And again, going back to Saturday for Bridgeport, they played at Bloomfield in a doubleheader in Newark, New Jersey. Beat Bloomfield 33 in the first game and then 25-0 in the second game. But they must have left that offense in Newark, New Jersey, as they are down 7-0 here in the top of the fifth to the Eagles. 3 hits for the Purple Knights, 6 for the Eagles. And the 0-1 from Martineau misses outside. Bridgeport has a quick turnaround. They will host Wilmington tomorrow in a doubleheader. First pitch of the first game slated for 1 o'clock. And then they will travel back to many games here for Bridgeport in the next few days. They have this one today, as that one paints the outside corner. They have a doubleheader against Wilmington tomorrow. Then a single game against Bloomfield on Thursday. Then they host Bentley on Friday. And then a doubleheader here with the Eagles. And then at Holy Family for a doubleheader on Sunday. So they have games every single day for the rest of the week, as Martineau gets his 6th strikeout right there. Two down here in the top of the fifth. O'Neill, who struck out in his first at-bat, steps in and goes around on that one. Eagles have some time off after this one. They will play against Bridgeport on Saturday in a doubleheader in Bridgeport. So Eagles definitely have the upper hand going into that one. Again, games every single day the rest of the week here for Bridgeport. So they will be without a lot of arms on Saturday, and the arms for the Eagles will be well rested. 1-1. Low and out. This is O'Neill's 50th at-bat on the year. He's got 14 hits, hitting .292 coming into today. Unfortunately for him, he leads the team in strikeouts with his first strikeout today. 20 strikeouts on the year. O'Neill, a sophomore from Tennant Harbor, Maine. 2 balls, 1 strike. Martineau deals, and a big swing and a miss there. O'Neill was swinging for the fences on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Woods is on third. Purple Knights trying to break the seal here in the top of the fifth. Scoreless, 7-0. Martineau, big pitch. And the Purple Knights strand Woods at third. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It's 7-0, the home team. Vincenzo Bruno, the right-hander sophomore, is on the mound. Stands at 5'9". In relief here again. Ackerman was on a pretty short leash because they need to save some arms here for the rest of the week. They have games the rest of the week as they will play Post for a doubleheader on Saturday. Post with 6 hits, Bridgeport with 3. Bruno with 9.2 innings of work this year, a 5.59 ERA. He's allowed 6 hits. And Karen will lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th, 5-6-7. Karen had that beautiful bunt single to the left side in his previous at-bat. Takes the 1-0, a little upstairs. Karen ground out to short in his first at-bat. Two over to left fielder. Pokes that to right field. And trailing to the line. And making the grab out in right is Mallon. One down here in the bottom of the 5th. So Justin Rivera, who had that RBI sac fly in his previous at-bat in the 4th, ground out to first in his first at-bat. Takes the first pitch and smokes that into center field, trailing back to the wall, and that will be caught on the warning track. A long run there for Lay, but he makes the grab, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. So Jalen Kelly, who walked in his previous at-bat, steps in. 0 for 1 on the day. He's been on base in both of his at-bats. He reached first on an error in his first at-bat. Bruno looking for the 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. And that's a called strike on the inside corner. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And a 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 5th for Bruno and the Purple Knights. We head to the 6-7-0 Eagles. All right, top of the 6 here at Municipal Stadium. 6 hits for the Eagles, 3 for the Purple Knights, and it is 7-0 Post. That 4th inning, they put up 7 runs. Martineau back on the mound here. 56 pitches, 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, 0 walks, and 0 earned runs. A spotless, flawless performance here in Martineau's start. His 5th start of the year. And that one is fouled away. Top of the order here for Bridgeport. Krempaski, the freshman, singled to left in his first at-bat. Struck out swinging in his previous at-bat. Was just named CACC Rookie of the Week last week and skies that into center field. Trailing back is Pavlicek. And he makes the grab for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th. Excellent contact there by the freshman. So the catcher, Jacob Rich, 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in his previous at-bat. Takes that one a little upstairs. Rich flew out to center in his first at-bat. Just keeping you up to date on the possible mercy rule. It is 10 runs after 7. So top of the 6th here, Eagles up 7-0. The 2-0 paints the outside corner. Martineau winds and fires. And misses on that one. Again, Martineau, a freshman from North Haven, Connecticut. A nice recruit here for head coach Scold and the Eagles. And that one's foul tipped into the glove of Brennan, and the count is full, 3-2, with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Martineau deals and just misses outside. The first walk of the game for Martineau, and a base runner with 1 out here for the Purple Knights. Rodriguez ground out to third in his previous at-bat, flew out to second in his first. Only 3 hits all game for the Purple Knights. They had 38 hits combined against Bloomfield on Saturday in the 2 games. They had 20 hits in game 1 in the 30-3 victory, and then in the 25-0 victory, they had 18 hits. Again, accumulating 38 in 2 games with 55 runs, as that one is skied in the infield. Cornwell almost loses it in the sun, and he does. He drops it, but they flip it to second. And Rich is thrown out. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. So Rodriguez reaches on the fielder's choice there. And Pascal struck out looking in his previous at-bat and lined out to third in his first at-bat. Trying to get a little bit of a 2-out rally here for the Purple Knights. 55 runs on Saturday in the 2 games combined, 0 here on this Tuesday afternoon, an immaculate Tuesday afternoon. Temperatures in the low 70s. Could not ask for a better day to play some baseball. Big swing right there. And Pascal not able to connect. Two and 1 count. Yeah, the Purple Knights had 10 home runs in the doubleheader against Bloomfield on Saturday. First seed Bloomfield, obviously, in both of those games. 33 in the first, 25-0 in the second. The 3-1 misses inside. Second walk of the game for Martineau. And runners at second and first here for the Purple Knights with 2 down in the top of the 6th. And Justin Lay, that is, the center fielder, steps in, struck out looking in his previous at-bat and singled up the middle in his first at-bat. Nice slider there, but it misses. And we touched on it earlier, but Bridgeport had 13 different players who recorded at least 1 RBI in the first game and 11 different players tally 1 in the second game, as that one's a strike. And again, that is against Bloomfield on Saturday in the doubleheader. Just an unreal offensive display by the Purple Knights. And that slider finds the strike zone. And Lay not happy with the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Martineau trying to get the Eagles back to the bats here. Runners on second and first. Martineau comes set and delivers to home. Up and out, ball 2. Lay had 2 home runs in the doubleheader against Bloomfield on Saturday. Takes the 2-2 and slaps that into right field. Sosa didn't get the best read on it, but still makes the grab to retire the side. The Purple Knights strand 1 in scoring position, and we head to the bottom of the 6th. 7-0 post. Eight, 9, and then top do appear for posts in the bottom of the 6th. 6 hits for the Eagles, 3 for the Purple Knights. Vincenzo Bruno back on the mound here. Only threw 4 pitches last half inning in relief. A strikeout, 0 walks, 0 hits. And Sosa, who had that nice 2-run single in the bottom of the 4th in his previous at-bat, steps in. Had a nice diving catch to end the last half inning, but he had to dive for it because he didn't get the best read on it. But nonetheless made the grab. A freshman steps in, swings at the first pitch. Sosa didn't want to leave too far from home, a Waterbury, Connecticut native. Staying in his hometown to play his collegiate ball. Takes that one outside for ball 1. Two balls, one strike. Bruno deals low. Eagles trying to get their 14th all-time victory against Bridgeport as Sosa fouls that away, but it looked like it hit off of his right foot. A little shaken up after that one. He will limp back to the batter's box. Three-two. And Sosa draws a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the sixth. So Hunter Keller, who flew out to right center in his previous at-bat and ground out to short in his first at-bat, steps in here with Sosa on first. And that one grazes Keller, and he will take first. Top of the order here for Post. Pavlicek, who had that RBI single in his previous at-bat in that fourth inning, in what was an offensive eruption for Post in that fourth inning. We'll get a mound visit. 6 hits for Post, all 6 of those coming in the fourth inning. And it looks like Bruno will come out here. Again, Bridgeport just trying to save some arms as they have games every single day for the rest of the week. We'll get a call to the bullpen and we'll step aside here on the CACC network. All right, Matt Wild in relief here, number 29 for Bridgeport. A left-hander, a sophomore, 5'9" from Smithtown, New York. Looking at Wild's numbers on the year, 10.2 innings of work, 3.38 ERA. 4 total earned runs allowed on the year. Allowed 10 hits. This is his 8th appearance on the season. Comes into a bit of a jam here in the bottom of the 6th. Sosa is on second. Keller is on first with no outs. And Pavlicek, the leadoff batter, and who has been the best batter on the year for Post, steps in. He's 1 for 2 here today with a walk. Slices that foul. 1-1. Pavlicek thought about the square and wisely pulls it back as it was outside. Pavlicek in his first year here with the Eagles came over from Rockland Community College. In 2023, played in 51 games and made 51 starts with 75 hits. Fouls the slider away. He had 204 at-bats last year with an average of 368. Made the Summer All-Valley team. And in the year before that, in 2022, played in 51 games and also started in all 51. And got jammed on that one. Dribbles it to the right side and wow, couldn't pick it up. Tried to barehand it. And Pavlicek beats it out. Bases are loaded with no outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. So Cornwell will step in, ground out to second. And struck out swinging here in this one, 0 for 2. Ground out to second in his previous at-bat. As he slices that, right to O'Neal. Excellent contact there. Off of the rip by Cornwell, but right place, right time for O'Neal, and there's one down here in the bottom of the 6th. So Corchado, who is 2 for 2 with an RBI here in this one, and a walk, steps in. RBI single to center in his previous at-bat, and he nearly took that one at the face right there, and it hits him, or doesn't hit him, but it has him go to the deck. 1-0. As Wild paints the outside corner. Wild plays high school ball at Smithtown East High School, and Corchado, for the 3rd straight time, hits it out into center field. That will bring home Sosa. And it's 8-0 Eagles. Corchado with his 2nd run batted in on the day, his 23rd of the season, 8-0 posts, and they have 8 hits now. And Brennan will step in. Got hit by a pitch in his 2nd at-bat of the game. Ground out to 3rd in his 1st at-bat. Brennan fouls that one away. Keller is on 3rd, Pavlicek on 2nd, and Corchado on 1st. The 0-1 hits Brennan. That will bring home Keller. 9-0 post. That's the 2nd time Brennan has gotten hit by a pitch. Definitely going to need to hit the ice bath after this one. DJ Karen, who's 1 for 3. Flew out to right in his previous at-bat. Again, the mercy rule is in play. Bottom of the 6th here. 9-0. It is 10 runs after 7, so just keep in mind of that. Purple Knights are going to need some runs if they want to stay in this one and extend the game. As that one misses inside to Karen. Wild, not a big guy, only 5'9", 145 pounds, but the ball does come out of his hand with some zip. And he misses that slider outside, 2-0. Bridgeport bullpen has been active for the past few innings. Again, they have games every single day for the rest of the week. The next against Post is going to be on Saturday in Bridgeport, a doubleheader with the first pitch slated to start at 12 p.m. So the coaching staff very conscious of the pitchers they are using and how long those pitchers are out on the mound. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded. 8 hits for a post. 9 runs. And Karen obliterates that ball and sends it to left field, trailing back to the wall. It will hit off of the fence. Pavlicek comes home. Corchado comes home. Right behind him is Brennan. It is a 3-run triple for for Karen. 12-0 Eagles. Karen has now tied Corchado for first on the team in RBIs. Karen and Corchado each have 23 now. And Rivera steps in. He is 0 for 2 on the day with an RBI. Takes that one inside for a ball. 9 hits now for a post, and they lead 12-0. And the doors are completely blown off of this one. Bearing some sort of heroic miracle, the Eagles are going to get their 14th win against Bridgeport all time, their 4th consecutive win against the Purple Knights, as that one is poked into right field. Tagging up is Karen, and he will score. That is the second RBI for Rivera, and it is 13-0 post, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. So 6 runs here in the 6th, 7 in the 4th, and it took the Eagles a little while to get those bats going. They didn't get their hit until the bottom of the 4th. Didn't get their first hit until the bottom of the 4th. But as soon as they got it by Corchado, it was contagious. It got everything going and rolling in the right direction for post. 3 RBIs for Karen, 2 for Corchado, 2 for Rivera, 2 for Sosa. Brennan, Cornwell, and Pavlicek each have 1. That's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wild will deal. And the slider rings up Kelly. And that will retire the side. The Eagles get 6 across in the 6th inning. And Purple Knights, they need some runs if they want to extend this game. All right. Purple Knights need 4 runs if they want to keep this one going. Top of the 7th here at Municipal Stadium. 13-0 posts. 7 runs in the fourth, 6 runs in the sixth. And Martineau back on the mound looking for the complete game. Oh yeah, so we have some changes here in the infield. John Onofrio, the freshman, now at second base. Hunter Keller is at third. That one is skied. And if you remember, John Onofrio had that walk-off single against SNHU earlier in the year, and Keller makes that grab as he dives over the catcher right there. Again, Jimmy Brennan is out of the game here. Catching now is Sean Cleary, the freshman from Brantford, Connecticut. So Van Malen will step in. Bridgeport down to their final 2 outs here. Mercy rule is most definitely in play here with the Eagles up 13-0. As that one's hit to the right side, Onofrio with the backhand and the fire over to first. Beautiful play by the freshman. Silky smooth. And Purple Knights now down to their final out. What a quick game here. It's only been an hour and 48 minutes. And unless the Purple Knights get a 2-out rally here and score 4 runs, this game is going to be over here in the top of the 7th. First pitch to Irby. And up next for Post. They will be traveling to Bridgeport to play the Purple Knights on Saturday, a doubleheader. A huge victory for Post. And Martineau throws the complete game. Eagles win it 13-0 in 7 innings. And they improved to 16-16 on the year, 8-3 in conference. What a game for Post. They were hitless until the 4th inning. Put up 7 in the 4th and then 6 in the 6th. And they get the W here against Bridgeport. So next game for Post, they are going to be traveling to Bridgeport to face off against the Purple Knights. This game only took an hour and 49 minutes. As Bridgeport drops to 6-20 on the year, 4-4 in conference. And their next matchup is going to be tomorrow, a doubleheader at home against Wilmington. So that will do it. Eagles with 9 hits, and they win 13-0 in 7 innings. And get their 8th win in conference, their 16th on the year. And that will do it. Martineau throws a complete game. DJ Karen leads it with 3 RBIs for our entire athletic communications staff here at Post University that always does outstanding work. Griffin Cass saying so long from Municipal Stadium. Post baseball wins against Bridgeport 13-0 here today in 7 innings. I'm Griffin Cass. This is Jack Martineau, freshman starter here today for Post. Jack, only 3 hits allowed in 7 innings of work, 74 pitches, 7 strikeouts. Just what does it mean to have this performance today in the start?
Oh, I felt really good. I mean, obviously our hitters put up 13 runs out there. You can't ask for anything else as a pitcher. I mean, they played great defense too. I had Dario with a diving play in the outfield. That looked good.
Yeah, we're going to bring Dario in next.
Yeah.
And yeah, just going off of that, what does it mean to have that type of run support as a starting pitcher?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, just going out there knowing I could throw strikes and they get a hit, whatever. We have, in that 4th inning, we had 7 runs to work with. I go out there and just work and nothing to worry about. And then I got probably one of the best defenses behind me, and I'd say all of D2 baseball. We're up there. We got great defense.
And then just being your first year, what does it mean just for your confidence to have this type of start?
Good. I mean, feels good. I mean, there's not much else I can say about it.
A 13-0 victory. Jack, thank you so much for taking some time after the game. Dario will bring you in right now.
Thank you.
All right, Dario, again, just like Jack, a freshman, just what does it mean to have this type of performance? You had 2 RBIs, that nice diving catch out and right in a 13-0 victory.
Honestly, I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible, trying to get the best swing I got on the best pitch I got, and just making the pitcher throw strikes, battling in the count so I could get the pitch I want and try to get the barrel out and try to make some play and try to put it on the field.
So we got to talk about the bats here. You guys with 9 hits, 13 runs. You guys were hitless until the 4th inning. Just what sparked things in that 4th inning? You put up 7 runs in the 4th and then 6 in the 6th.
I mean, I think it was time for the boys to spark up. You know what I mean? So hey, I told the guys, let's start swinging. Let's start putting the bat on the ball. Let's make something happen. Let's make chaos. That's what we call it. So and thankfully it worked out.
Absolutely. So next games is going to be on Saturday right here against the Purple Knights. Just what's it going to take to get 2 victories on that doubleheader?
Well, the same thing as today. Just keep making good plays, keep hitting the ball out to the field, and I promise it will be perfectly fine.
Dario, thank you for
no problem.
Time for
Thank you.
some time after
Thank you for having me.
Go enjoy the win with
Thank
your
you.
teammates.
You too.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Take it easy. Absolutely. What was that?
Thank you for knowing it's fielder's choice.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
We're currently 14th in the country, so.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir.
That will move us to like 7.
Okay. With the win today. Yeah.